Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your strength just isn't what it used to be? Like getting up from a chair takes a little more effort, or carrying groceries feels heavier than it did a few years ago. You're not alone. And the truth is, it's not just about getting older, it's about what we're missing in our diets, in our routines, and in the way we take care of our muscles. Now, here's something that might surprise you after age 60. We naturally start to lose muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia, and it's completely normal. But here's the good news. You can actually rebuild that muscle, and you don't need fancy protein powders or exhausting workouts to do it. In fact, there's one powerful natural food that's been shown to rebuild muscle like nothing else. And we're going to talk all about it today. So stay with me, because we're about to uncover not just the food itself, but how to pair it with simple habits that will make you feel stronger, more energized, and more confident in your body again. And yes, the secret to adding 10 healthy years to your life is simpler than you think. Watch till the end to discover it. Let's take a moment to talk about something important: independence. For so many people, the fear of losing independence is what makes aging feel scary. But what if I told you that maintaining strong, healthy muscles is the key to staying active and in control of your life, even into your 70s, 80 seconds, or beyond? The ability to walk steadily, climb stairs, or even hug your grandkids, it all comes down to muscle health. And yet, most seniors aren't getting what their muscles truly need. You see, our bodies change as we age. Our ability to absorb certain nutrients goes down, our appetite might shrink, and we may not eat as much protein-rich food as we did before. That's why just eating enough isn't always enough. Your muscles need something more targeted, something that delivers natural, muscle-boosting vitamins and supports strength, balance, and stamina in a way that truly lasts. Are you ready to feel strong again? Let's start with a food that's probably already sitting in your kitchen, but you might not realize just how powerful it is. Eggs. Yes, simple, humble eggs. Now I know what you might be thinking. Really? Eggs? But stay with me. Eggs are one of the most complete sources of protein in the entire world. They're packed with all 9 essential amino acids, and these are the building blocks your body needs to create and repair muscle tissue. Not only that, eggs contain a vitamin called choline, which supports both muscle function and brain health. That's right. One food, 2 powerful effects. Here's the best part. Eggs are easy to digest, easy to cook, and affordable. Scrambled, boiled, poached. In an omelet, however you like them. And they work fast. Studies show that seniors who eat eggs regularly can improve their muscle strength and even regain lost muscle mass, especially when combined with light movement like walking or chair exercises. You don't need to eat a dozen eggs a day. Just 2 eggs in the morning, maybe with a slice of whole grain toast or some sauteed spinach, can make a noticeable difference in how you feel by the end of the week. Now, before we move on, a quick myth to bust. But aren't eggs bad for cholesterol? Not in the way we once thought. Modern research has shown that for most healthy seniors, eating eggs in moderation doesn't increase the risk of heart disease. In fact, the nutrients in eggs like vitamin D and B12 actually support heart and brain function. Of course, it's always smart to talk to your doctor about your unique needs, but the idea that eggs are dangerous for older adults, that's outdated. Now that we've cracked the truth about eggs, let's talk about how to help your body use all that good protein. Because here's the thing: you can eat the right foods, but if your body isn't absorbing the nutrients, you're not getting the benefits. And this brings us to the second natural booster, vitamin D. Vitamin D is like a key that unlocks the doors inside your body, allowing calcium to strengthen your bones and protein to build your muscles. Without enough of it, your body just can't operate at full strength. And the kicker? Most seniors are deficient in vitamin D and don't even realize it. You might say, but I live where it's sunny, or I walk outside every day. Even so, our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D as we age. And it's not always easy to get enough from food alone. Here's what you can do. Start your day with those 2 eggs we just talked about and have them with a glass of fortified plant-based milk or cow's milk. Both are great sources of vitamin D. Or, if you prefer, add a supplement. Many older adults benefit from taking 800 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D daily, especially in the winter months or if you're mostly indoors. Want to know a secret? This tiny shift getting enough vitamin D can help reduce falls, ease joint pain, and even support your immune system. So if you've been feeling a little off lately, more tired, more achy, or a bit down, this could be the reason, and it's not what you think. Let me share a story. I recently spoke with a woman named Helen, 72 years old. She'd been feeling weak and foggy for months. Her legs felt shaky, and she was afraid of slipping in the shower. After speaking with her doctor, she started taking a simple vitamin D supplement along with adding 2 eggs a day and short daily walks. Within a month, she told me she felt like herself again. Stronger, steadier, and more hopeful. That's the power of small, consistent changes. Now, before we move on, here's something I want you to really take in. You're not too old to rebuild muscle. I don't care if you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond. Your body is always ready to respond when you give it the right tools. Your muscles are living tissue, and they're waiting for you to feed them, move them, and love them. So what can you do right now? Tomorrow morning, make yourself a plate with 2 eggs, some berries on the side, and a warm cup of green tea. Open the curtains. Let the light in. Take a deep breath and tell yourself today, I'm rebuilding. And if you're feeling inspired, comment below with your biggest health goal this year. Whether it's walking without pain, dancing at your granddaughter's wedding, or just getting out of bed without stiffness, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll share a tip to help you get there. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve strength, energy, and confidence. And guess what? It all starts with one choice, one meal, one walk, one moment of self-care. Now that we've looked at how eggs and vitamin D can wake up your muscles from the inside out, let's go even deeper. Because there's another food, maybe even more powerful, that you can start adding to your routine right away. You know, one of the most frustrating things about aging isn't just the wrinkles or the gray hair. It's feeling like your body can't keep up with your mind anymore. That moment when you stand up and your knees crack, or when lifting a grocery bag feels heavier than it used to. It's not in your head, that's muscle loss creeping in. And here's the thing. It's not your fault. After 60, your body naturally starts to lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. But just because it's common doesn't mean it's inevitable. Let's talk about something that's often overlooked but incredibly powerful: vitamin D. Most people think of it as the sunshine vitamin and associate it only with bone health. But did you know it also plays a crucial role in building and preserving muscle? In fact, studies show that seniors with low vitamin D levels are more likely to experience falls, weakness, and slower recovery times. Why? Because vitamin D is like the key that helps your body absorb calcium, regulate hormones, and support protein synthesis, all essential for muscle function. So how do you get enough? Sunlight is one way, but as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D. That's why diet becomes so important. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel are excellent natural sources. Egg yolks and fortified dairy or plant-based milks can help too. And for many older adults, a supplement might be necessary, but always talk to your doctor before starting one. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Vitamin D actually works best when it's paired with another muscle-building giant, magnesium. Think of magnesium as the behind-the-scenes assistant that makes vitamin D do its job better. Without enough magnesium, your body can't properly activate vitamin D no matter how much sunshine you soak in or fish you eat. Magnesium also helps muscles contract and relax efficiently, reducing cramps, spasms, and that lingering soreness you might feel after even light activity. Some of the best natural sources of magnesium include pumpkin seeds, spinach, almonds, and black beans. A small handful of pumpkin seeds each day can give your muscles the support they need without adding too many calories. Perfect if you're watching your weight. And now we come to one of the most talked about yet still underappreciated muscle boosters, creatine. No, it's not just for young gym goers or bodybuilders. Recent research shows that creatine can help older adults gain lean muscle mass, improve balance, and even sharpen memory. Yes, memory. Your brain and muscles both benefit from creatine, making it a rare double win. Creatine is naturally found in animal products like red meat and fish, but again, the amount isn't always enough, especially if you eat less meat for health reasons. Supplementation, in small, safe doses, has been shown to support strength training results in older adults without the side effects many people fear. Always speak with a healthcare provider, of course, but don't write off creatine just because of its reputation. It could be the quiet powerhouse your muscles have been missing. Speaking of powerhouses, let's not forget omega-3 fatty acids. They're famous for heart and brain health, but recent studies have found that omega-3s, especially those from marine sources like fish oil, actually help reduce muscle inflammation and improve muscle protein synthesis. In simple terms, they help your body recover better and build stronger muscle after activity. This is key for seniors who want to stay active without constant soreness or injuries. You might be thinking, that all sounds great, but what if I'm not eating enough to support my muscle health? You're not alone. Many seniors unintentionally undereat, especially protein. Maybe it's a smaller appetite, maybe it's budget, maybe it's digestion. But without enough protein, your body simply can't maintain the muscle it has, let alone build new tissue. This is why plant-based protein sources can be such a helpful addition to your diet, especially if you're trying to eat lighter or avoid red meat. One of the absolute best plant-based sources for seniors is lentils. They're easy to digest, low in fat, high in fiber, and packed with protein and iron. Just 1 cup of cooked lentils has about 18 grams of protein. That's a big deal when your goal is to hit 60-80 grams of protein daily, depending on your needs. And because lentils are soft and comforting, they're ideal for seniors who have dental issues or difficulty chewing. Another hero in this story? Chickpeas. Whether in the form of hummus or tossed into a salad, chickpeas are rich in both protein and magnesium. Pair them with a vitamin C source like bell peppers or tomatoes, and you'll absorb the nutrients even better. Little tricks like this make a big difference when it comes to getting the most out of your meals. Now, let's pause for a moment and reflect. If you're feeling discouraged about your strength or frustrated that your body doesn't feel like it used to, know this: your body is always listening. Every bite you take, every step you walk, every stretch you make, it all counts. You don't have to become a bodybuilder to rebuild muscle. You just have to give your body what it needs: the right foods, the right vitamins, and the belief that it's never too late to grow stronger. And if you've been waiting for a sign to take your health seriously, this is it. Because the sooner you nourish your muscles, the sooner they'll support you back with energy, stability, and confidence. Muscle isn't just for appearance. It's what helps you get out of bed, pick up your grandchild, carry groceries, and walk into your next decade with purpose. So, what can you start doing today? Maybe it's adding a tablespoon of flaxseed to your morning oats for an omega-3 boost. Maybe it's swapping white rice for lentils at dinner. Maybe it's simply sitting out in the morning sun for 10 minutes to soak in some vitamin D while sipping a smoothie made with spinach and banana. It doesn't have to be complicated to be powerful. Because when you give your body what it's quietly been asking for, nutrients, movement, rest, it responds. It might not be overnight, but one day you'll walk up a flight of stairs without feeling winded, or bend down to tie your shoe and notice it didn't hurt. And you'll realize you didn't just slow down aging, you reversed it. So now that you know what your body needs, the key nutrients like vitamin D, magnesium, creatine, omega-3s, and plant-based proteins, the next question is, how do you actually put all of this into action without making life more complicated? Let's simplify. Because rebuilding muscle after 60 doesn't require a gym membership or fancy equipment. It starts with small, consistent changes, ones you can begin right at home. Step 1. Build a muscle-friendly plate. Every meal is a chance to fuel strength. Aim for a balanced plate that includes a high-quality protein. This could be eggs at breakfast, lentils at lunch, or grilled salmon at dinner, a fiber-rich plant. Think leafy greens, broccoli, or sweet potatoes, all rich in minerals like magnesium and potassium. A healthy fat. Add avocado, a drizzle of olive oil, or a sprinkle of flaxseed for omega-3s, a hydration source. Never forget water. Muscles are 75% water, and dehydration causes weakness and cramping. Example. Breakfast idea: scrambled eggs with spinach, whole grain toast, and a side of orange slices. Lunch idea: chickpea salad with olive oil and lemon, served with quinoa. Dinner idea: baked salmon with roasted veggies and a cup of lentil soup. Don't forget your snacks: Greek yogurt, a handful of almonds, or even a homemade protein smoothie can give your body that extra boost. Step 2. Move with purpose. Even 10 minutes matters. Nutrition is powerful, but muscles grow through use. Here's the good news: even short, daily activity can lead to noticeable results. Start with simple strength-building moves. Chair squats, sit and stand without using your hands. Wall push-ups, arm curls with light weights or water bottles. Marching in place for balance and coordination. And don't overlook stretching. Flexibility helps prevent injury and supports better posture and mobility. Consider adding Tai Chi, yoga, or gentle resistance bands to your weekly routine. These are joint-friendly ways to strengthen both body and mind. Set a goal. Just 10-15 minutes of resistance exercise 3 times a week can begin to rebuild lost muscle. You'll feel it in your energy, your confidence, and your daily abilities. Step 3. Rest, restore, and recharge. This might surprise you. Muscle isn't built during exercise. It's built while you rest. That's why quality sleep is just as important as quality food. Aim for 7-9 hours of uninterrupted sleep to allow your muscles to recover and grow. Create a relaxing nighttime routine. Sip a calming tea with magnesium or chamomile. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Practice gentle breathing or meditation. The better you sleep, the better your muscles rebuild. Step 4. Track your progress, not the scale. Here's something to remember: muscle weighs more than fat. So as you rebuild strength, you might not see big changes on the scale, and that's okay. Instead, track how many times you can stand from a chair without help, how much easier it is to carry groceries, whether your balance feels steadier when walking, how your clothes fit, how you feel in your body. This is about function, not perfection. Every improvement is a win. Step 5. Stay consistent and celebrate the small wins. Consistency is the secret ingredient. Even if you miss a day or two, come back to it. Your body hasn't given up on you, so don't give up on it, and most importantly, celebrate progress. That first time you walk longer without fatigue. That moment you realize you've gone a whole week without back pain. These are victories worth acknowledging. Final thoughts. You're stronger than you think. Aging doesn't mean declining, it means evolving. And while we can't turn back the clock, we can give our bodies the tools to age gracefully, powerfully, and actively. Muscle is not just about lifting, it's about living. It's about being able to hug your grandchildren, dance at family gatherings, garden without pain, travel without worry, and get up each day feeling capable and alive. So, if you've been feeling weak, tired, or disconnected from your body, this is your invitation to begin again. You now have the knowledge, the tools, the reasons. And now, it's your time. Start with one step, one meal, one stretch. Your body will meet you there and surprise you with how much it still can do.